Reading benchmark from the Old Demon. Question 1. The point of view from which the story is told gives the reader insight into A. How Mrs. Wang is disliked, B. How Little Pig is liked, C. How the feelings about the river are important, or D. How the central role of Mrs. Wang in the community is important. Question 2. The reader can infer that Mrs. Wang is viewed as a F. Fool, G. Magic woman, H. Respected elder, J. Feared community leader. Question 3. What does malicious mean in paragraph 2? A. Harmful, B. Swirling, C. Polluted, or D. Stagnant. Question 4. The story's setting suggests that the plot will involve conflict between F. Little Pig and his wife, G. The past and the present, H. The villagers and the Japanese, J. Mrs. Wang and the other villagers. Question 5. Which event from the story shows that Mrs. Wang became less confident of her opinions? A. Meeting a foreigner, B. Seeing the river water rise, C. Finding out that there was a war, or D. Learning that the Empress was dead. Question 6. No one speaks when Mrs. Wang says she doesn't believe in the Japanese because F. Everyone hopes she's correct, G. No one wants to argue with her, H. No one wants to talk about the war, or J. No one else believes the Japanese either. Question 7. Which remark might Little Pig make to his wife when his grandmother could not hear him? A. She's got some strange ideas, but she's seen a lot of life. B. She thinks she knows everything. In fact, she knows nothing. C. One day I'm going to tell her exactly what I think of her. Or D. It's amazing how she's right about nearly everything. Question 8. The imagery in the second sentence of paragraph 13 helps to F. Establish a mood of calm, G. Hint at events that will follow, H. Support Mrs. Wang's views, or J. Determine the story's theme. Question 9. Which sentence best states Wang's attitude about threats facing the village? A. People control their own fates, B. The gods will protect the village, C. Nature is more powerful than human beings, or D. Conflicts between people can always be solved. Read the next two sections and answer the questions that follows. The writer. Question 10. The similar poems are both mostly about F. Life is about taking risks, G. Life can be lonely, H. Life must be lived by one's own terms, or J. Life is about having significant riches. Question 11. The speaker in both poems rely on A. Inner strength, B. Their equipment, C. Training and practice, or D. Support from other people. Use I'll walk the tightrope on page 9 to answer question 12. The figurative language in the line, I will fall, is a metaphor for F. Falling down, G, failure, H, collapsing, or J, crashing? Violent Vesuvius. Question 13. Which event occurred first in the passage? A, Vesuvius erupted. B, magma turned into pumice. C, ash rained down on Pompeii. Or D, magma was pushed to the surface. Question 14. In the passage, the word pumice means F, light airy rock, G, thick gas or smoke, H, heavy precipitation, or J, flowing magma. Question 15. Which reason explains why the author wrote this article? A, to demonstrate the importance of scientific research. B, to point out how wrong people can be about volcanoes. C, to persuade people to be prepared for sudden disasters. Or D, to describe a famous eruption and explain what made it happen. From the stone. Question 16. The mood of this passage is mainly F, gloomy, G, peaceful, H, exciting, or J, suspenseful. Question 17. In responding to Malibon's complaints, Madrona reveals that she is A, cheerful, B, excitable, C, practical, or D, concerned. Question 18. What does the word bade mean in paragraph 4? F, showed, G, refused, H, allowed, or J, commanded. Question 19. In the quotation, "There's no fate worse in all the world" in paragraph 2, the reader can infer from the description that A, babies are difficult to care for, B, Malibone dreads growing old, C, poor people have a difficult life, or D, Madrona has no teeth. Question 20. Malibone's conflict in the story mainly involves the F, desire for an easier life, G, relationship with his wife, H, attitude about doing farm work, or J, concerns about the aging process. From the Wonder Years, Episode 1, The Wonder Years. Question 21. The dialogue and narration in this excerpt reveals that Kevin and Paul are A, excited, B, confident, C, excellent students, or D, uncertain and nervous. Question 22. Kevin and Paul's main concern is important because they wonder about F, seeing whether or not they will make good grades, G, knowing their class schedule, H, learning which of the boys Winnie likes the best, or J, figuring out how they become cool 7th graders. Question 23. What does uncharted mean in paragraph 10? Unknown, unimportant, comfortable, entertaining. A is unknown, B is unimportant, C is comfortable, D is entertaining. Question 24. The stage direction and dialogue indicate that the narrator is F. Wayne as an adult, G. Kevin as an adult, H. a teacher in the school, or J. a third-person narrator. Question 25. The screenwriter's major theme in this excerpt is that A. friendship is important, B. people change as they get older, C. new situations can be difficult and embarrassing, or D. family members sometimes get on each other's nerves. Question 26. In the excerpt from The Wonder Years, why does the author choose to include the stage direction in line 5? Explain your answer and support it with evidence from the selection. Follow your teacher's instructions to create and submit your answer. Test is over.